always haunt my dreams. The green twins with their eyes. They haunt my dreams. The green twins with their eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do 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 better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. It's what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it's just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me.
So just about set and getting to start for Baltimore, Dean Kramer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
Man at first, now it's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. De La Cruz, the base runner at first with one out. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That's a ball. Gavin Lux up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a base hit. The throw in. The tag out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. And that's
a
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
No, that's
Good
inside.
pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And that one is lifted in the air. Kjerstad flying after this one. And he makes the catch. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Abbott, a 6-foot lefty, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that misses.
That's the ball.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Down. Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Didn't recognize
2-1.
off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's out.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one misses
ball.
up and in. And that is ball 1. And that one missing low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Mountcastle on at second with 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. And misses inside.
Count is full.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Got him! Inning over. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Strike 1. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside.
Nope, ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Mullins moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Spencer Steer now at the plate. First pitch misses.
You have to be creative pitching against
1-0.
bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times, just avoiding the.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. No score here in the second. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch swinging.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball.
That one
Ball.
missed. To the right side, Lux. In plenty of time to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nope.
Looked
Ball.
like it was a little bit up. Swings and misses. And that's
1 ball,
strike
1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very
Strike
difficult
2.
to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 and 2's the count.
That one
2 and
misses.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Friedel makes the grab. That's out number 2. Jorge Mateo
Batting it,
now.
the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing
Yeehaw.
and a miss as he was out
1-1.
front that time. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the third inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. Kramer back to work. That one down the
That's a
line,
foul ball.
and that's just foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1-1. That's inside. Ball.
Line drive, and there's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Nice job of driving that pitch the
The
other
right
way
fielder,
on a
number
line.
30,
You know, hitters,
Will
they take so many reps in the
Benson.
cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That one pulled foul. McLain, the lead runner, out at second. Benson at first with no outs. Mountcastle. There's one. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. First
Ball, that's
offering, and
down.
it just misses. Top of the third, no score. And another ball. Inside.
Ball.
And it's 3-0. And that'll load
Nope,
the
ball
bases.
4. Take your base.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one off
No,
the
that's
mark.
it.
Ball 2.
pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Ball 4,
Take your base,
and
ball
a
4.
run comes in to score.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Friedel in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's down and in. Check swing called strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ripped to third, but handled. And as we go to the last of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground, Ramirez tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Reds DH, Matt McLain. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, fires to first, picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. McLain off of first with 2 away. That's inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. Ready to go. Bottom. Four and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Sanchez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the
missed.
call.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball,
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Hard hit to third. And the Orioles set down in order. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And that one sliced foul.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Baker.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. Lux stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Smoked on the ground to second. Mateo sends it to first. One away here in the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Late with the swing there. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Out to short, Henderson. And that's an out. 2 down, bases empty. And now TJ Friedl. That one misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 here.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And there's 1 down. Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Laureano.
And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Benson under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Hit in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Baker back to work. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Mountcastle under this one. Corrals it. One down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. That one
That's
misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Matt McClain. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in. Heston Kjerstad. There's the strike. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Both 2 in this one. And it's fouled away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2 is the count.
That one out to right. Benson makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2. To the right side. Lux throws to first in time. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Will Benson.
Pitching for Cincinnati, number 77, Reese Hines.
And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. And 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Soto, a 6'1 lefty, 30 years old now. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Manages to throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Headed towards the corner. Laureano sprinting after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle. Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. In the dirt.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. And that
Full
skips
count.
in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Ball.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Take your
lead-off
base.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And first offering is fouled off. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The designated hitter, number
And Gary
99,
Sanchez at
Gary
the plate.
Sanchez.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Brandon
Number
Lau.
8,
Runner on
Brandon.
first and 1 down for him.
Wow.
And that's in
That's
the
a
dirt.
ball. That's
Now,
down.
this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first,
One
it
ball,
feels
one
like
strike.
it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt. O'Hearn leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is inside. They're now 3-1. Now a
Did he
check
go?
swing on 3-1. Appeal to third, and he held up.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
2 on with
Number
1 out.
31.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Shooter.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fraley flashes the leather on the run and catch. And next for the
Now
Orioles,
batting,
Ramon
the left
Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
And that drops in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
This one in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at first, one away. That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now here is Matt McLain. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one
That's
there.
a ball.
Up the middle, and base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Rhys Hines. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
Strike.
The other way, and foul ball. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that gets down into the gap. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the game.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Matt Bowman.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. Fastball right back to the mound. To first. That'll end the inning after all. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. That's true.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
That one ripped. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one fouled off. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down, and some other ones.
Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedl makes the grab, and that is that. 10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.